This is going to be hard to look at again.
This is how Michael Mullock's sisters want to remember him, a gentle guy who loved to joke around, not on the cold floor of an RCMP drunk tank where he died after having a stroke.
The fact that he died alone on a cement floor, like that to me, no one should ever have to go through that. That was probably the thing that I struggle with the most.
Police picked up Mullock in May 2019 thinking he was drunk. They'd seen empty alcohol and medication bottles in his parked car, but no breathalyzer was done. When he started vomiting in the cell, paramedics were called in to assess him but didn't take him to hospital. He died hours later. The next shock came with the coroner's report.
No alcohol or drugs.
No, he was having a stroke.
That's what was going on. He was having a stroke.
Yeah.
And he was confused.
And that's probably why he couldn't walk.
This is the second time RCMP at the same detachment may have mistaken a stroke victim for drunk with disastrous results. In February, Go Public reported on how Alan Rule was left in the drunk tank for 18 hours while having a stroke in 2015.
They were negligent. Well, once they put me in the cell, that was the end of it. They didn't want to hear nothing anymore.
Across the country, more than 11,000 complaints have been filed against the RCMP over the past 5 years, ranging from neglect of duty to improper arrest. But when it comes to taking responsibility when things go wrong, experts say the system set up to hold police accountable is pathetic.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Take Alan Rule, for example. The Civilian Review and Complaints Commission looked into his case, made recommendations, but the RCMP has done nothing for 2 years because experts say it doesn't have to.
Imagine an organization that is set up, established by law to investigate when complaints are made to that commission, and whatever, investigation results are produced, they have absolutely no impact on the RCMP. They change nothing. Unless the RCMP agrees with them, those decisions are meaningless. And it should be, those recommendations should be mandatory by law. So otherwise, this commission has virtually no power, none.
Ottawa says it's considering changes.
And I am prepared, if it's necessary, to make legislative and regulatory changes.
The RCMP tells Go Public it's prioritized Rule's complaint and will respond when feasible. Aslan and Gallant want RCMP to make public that internal investigation it did into their brother's death, the one that found no one was at fault.
That's just not fair to the people that are waiting for these answers. It's almost like torture. They didn't do anything wrong, the people that want we didn't do anything wrong. We just want to understand what happened to our loved one, that's all. So it's just unacceptable.
And really, did he really do anything wrong either to have this all happen to him?
They say they'll keep pressing for answers. Rosa Marcatelli, CBC News, Go Public.